Hello interwebs, and thanks for tuning into TradeChat. My name's Panzer, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about ACTA. I hope that you learned something from this video, and if you do, please share it with your friends. With SOPA and PIPA being shelved, we need to turn our attention to ACTA. ACTA stands for Anti-Counterfeiting Trade Agreement, and it's an international trade agreement currently being negotiated by the European Union, the United States, Japan, Canada, South Korea, and Australia, as well as a few other countries. Its aim is to enforce copyright and tackle counterfeited goods. The treaty has officially been in negotiation since 2008, but most of it was done in secret, so little was heard about it. A lot of people don't know that the US has already signed off on it as of October of 2011. ACTA contains global IP provisions that are more restrictive than SOPA and PIPA. From the surface, it looks like an act to protect intellectual property and prevent the sale of counterfeit products and harmonize international copyright laws, which all sounds good. The problem is that the wording would allow them to do a lot worse things than that, which is not good. Much of the problem lies with them lumping together counterfeit goods and copyright infringement. Counterfeiting is the fraudulent imitation of something else, like if you were to buy a fake iPod that claimed to be made by Apple, but it's not an Apple product. When the file is copied on the internet in a case of copyright infringement, it's not an imitation. It's exactly the same as the original copy. Therefore, it's not counterfeit. And technically, it's not even stolen since the original is not being removed. This is why counterfeit laws and copyright laws should not be grouped together. Intellectual property is not clearly defined in ACTA, so it could be used to stop counterfeit logos from being placed on products, or it could be used towards any idea or information that could later be copyrighted, restricted, and even criminalized. It provides a basis to criminalize almost any online activity. It imposes harsh and unfair penalties to ISPs, file storage and sharing services, as well as the users and consumers. It removes legal safeguards that protect ISPs from the liability of their subscribers' actions. This will leave ISPs no choice but to comply and record everything you do on the internet, just in case you might break a law. It's proposed that ISPs follow a strict three-strike rule, meaning that if you're a three-time repeat offender of piracy, that your internet access could be cut off and you could face criminal charges. It could also harm access to medicines and essential medical knowledge in lesser developed countries. It can also inhibit innovation and can be used as a method of censorship. It will establish new anti-democratic policy making that bypasses parliaments entirely. It has the ability to kill the internet as we know it. Internet censorship, restricted freedom of speech, loss of net neutrality, surveillance of online activity, loss of freedoms, restrictions of rights, and punishment like the loss of internet or criminal charges are just some of the consequences we may have to face if ACTA is passed. ACTA is the result of lobbying for media companies. We need to remind our governments that they are supposed to be for the people, not for the corporations. Article 39 of ACTA states that countries have until March 31st, 2013 to sign the treaty. European Parliament has the final decision whether the treaty is dismissed or enacted. Australia, Canada, Japan, Morocco, New Zealand, Singapore, and South Korea signed the treaty October 1st, 2011 in Tokyo. Barack Obama also signed this, and I'm curious as to whether it was even legal for Barack Obama to sign a treaty without the consent of Congress. Poland, Ireland, and the European Union have announced that they will sign this week. Brazil, Russia, India, and China are not part of the ACTA movement and have no serious incentive to join. The Indian government may actually be forming a union to counter the act. Check out the links that I provided in the description below and see how you can help stop ACTA. Make a video, post it on your Facebook, post your Twitter, your blog, share other videos talking about ACTA. People need to know, or else they won't know what they're standing up against. We have to educate ourselves, and we have to stick together in order to stop this act from passing. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. I love you all. You're in my hearts. I'll see you soon. Bye!